Going on, my people? Had to move my campsite over about 100 yards. They're expecting some rain today. Hope y'all didn't hear that. I'm having some bad stomach issues. Waiting on a security guard to bring me the shovel, and here he comes. Gonna dig me a fire. He don't know he's on camera though. And I got a bowl in my hand. Oh!
I'll get her from you tomorrow.
Alright, that'll work. Shouldn't be too long with it.
Yeah, I'll just get it tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, appreciate it. Ready. Fix to dig me a fire pit. Y'all want to watch? I'll set y'all up somewhere. Y'all can watch me dig this pit. There's a rock. Right here. Good thing. How about that? Y'all a little crooked there. I'm try to broadcast 24/7. I think it'll be very easy here. Oh man, he ain't gonna be happy. Well, what can I say? Screwed on that. Looks like I just bought a shovel. like this is gonna take up some time. Yeah, it's gonna take up a good bit. I still have to use that shovel just a little bit. Who all is here? Who all is here? One watching. Hey, Sandra. Ah, that kind of wore me thin. That's gonna take a minute. Whew. That's gonna take a good minute. Man of little words. Told John. Alright. Looks like that's gonna take too long for me to do right at the moment. Yep, that hatchet seems like it's doing better than that shovel. Should have thought of that at first, but oh well. Well now, that's a lot better. How's everybody doing? Who is this? Maybe for good, I don't know. We'll see when he gets here. When I can get him here. I waited again all day for a Lyft driver to pick me up, and not one showed up, and it said canceled. Well, I then went down here to the marina, talked with the people that own the marina down here, and they gave me a number to the cab company here in up in Mountain Home, which is the closest city to here. And that's 15 miles away, but I'm gonna see how much they gonna charge to get me to a Walmart or to a dollar store and have some money transferred over to some different debit cards, because I'm having a problem transferring money from my MasterCard over to PayPal or Cash App, and that's all my friend has on his phone is PayPal and Cash App or Chime. I haven't tried Chime yet. I'm gonna try it here in a few minutes and see if I can't link that card to my Chime account, and then I can transfer money over to him. But how's everybody else doing? I'm doing great. I've had to relocate my spot over here. I came from back that way, and I moved over to right here, up on my pink dogwoods. We got some rain coming in, and I was over here on a slant on the side of this ledge that I'm on, and right now I'm a lot closer to the ledge. The ledge is right over here, part of it, the rock part of it, and then if you go down a little more, there's a rock shelf that goes over, and then it goes to about a 45-degree slope down to the lake, and I'm loving it. Trying to get me a fishing rod, blow up kayak, so I can kayak this lake. Hope there ain't no damn sea monsters up under there, or lake Nessie type creatures up under there. They can come up and swallow me up out of that damn kayak. The lake, Norfolk Lake Monster. Is there such a thing? I don't know. We'll see. I ain't heard no legends of the lake monster here, or like Lake Placid. This could be like a Lake Placid, have a big ass crocodile up under there, come swallow me. Hey Sharon, how are you, Miss Sharon? I was just talking about how I'm gonna get this blow-up kayak from Walmart, which is like a 2-seater kayak, and gonna go on this lake, and I hope this ain't gonna be like Lake Placid, have a big crocodile come up and eat me. I have 140 to start making it out there at midnight if it comes to that. Well, dude. All right, sorry guys, I had to text my friend. Sharon, where am I going after camping? I don't know. I'm hoping to secure a trailer or a home somewhere up in the county, up in the mountains. If not, I'm gonna throw my stuff in that kayak and I'm gonna float off into one of these ravines and get out deeper in the mountains and live off the land. Maybe. If I'm able to do that, you know, I'm still pretty fit, and so far I'm able to rough it this far enough. It's only been a couple days, but you never had crawfish? What are y'all talking about? Sharon? Man, if they have crawfish down here, I'd sure trap some. I don't think they do though. Not in this region anyway. Crawfish is pretty much low water type of, like in the swamp. You just ate some crawfish. I miss the crawfish etouffee down in Louisiana. Boy, that's some good eating. Some rice and crawfish tails, and you take the guts out of the crawfish and make up a big sauce out of it. Man, you talk about some good eating. And love sucking them heads. Suck them crawfish heads. Suck all the juices out. All the guts and juices and fat and all that yellow fat that comes out of it. I'm gonna put y'all like this for a minute, because even though it's 4:20 right now, so I have to there's a a medical a medical marijuana dispensary right up the road from here. And not that I got this from up there. I brought this from Tennessee. But yeah, I qualified for a license and a permit to grow, possess, and smoke legal cannabis, legal marijuana here. I got to go and get my license. That's one thing. My friend's coming up here for the van, so I'm able to travel around and take care of some things. First thing off, I got to get up there and pay on my fines and get that bench warrant recalled. Because when I was up here, I had gotten a speeding ticket and no insurance. There was 2 tickets. So I left before my court date, which I didn't leave on purpose because it's court date. I had some other issues that were going on with my roommate. We was down at the fish hatchery fixing to do a video and fixing to go do a squatch run through the woods by the fish hatchery. And I told him like 2 seconds before it happened, I said, man, don't step on none of these rocks. And here in the water, I said, they look like, flat, big rocks and will hold you, but that mildew that's on there, you're going to slip and bust your ass. And it wasn't 2 seconds later, he stepped on one of them damn rocks, slipped and broke his arm. I mean, his arm was sitting at a 90-degree angle in between his wrist and his elbow. And it's like 5. It's like 5 something right now. I done missed a 420, but I'm making up for it. I'm gonna tell him to go to YouTube. See if he comes over here. So he's gonna leave at midnight. He got money coming in, $150. I give him gas money to get up here. That's more than enough money to get up here. He can come up here on $50. So hopefully, I just told him I'm live on YouTube. He can come over here and hi, Alice. Okay. I think I need to go get my other glasses and not these. I gotta figure out where my glasses are at. Yeah, he ain't gonna like that shovel being broken. I'll probably have to pay about $20 for that. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just moving the camera all around. I'm trying to get situated here. Get my reading glasses on. Need something to drink out of here. Yay. Okay. So, how's everybody's Tuesday? Yeah, Sharon, I've had some action here at night. 2 nights ago, I filmed a Squatch pacing some deer. When it first came up on me, I thought it was 3 Squatch because their heads kept bobbing up and down. The deer were bobbing up and down. But after watching for a minute, the deer was slowly moving off to the left, to their right. And further behind the deer, well, first off, let me say, the deer had green eye shine. The deer had green eye shine. The thing that was further back from them had a deep orange eye shine, and I couldn't see its body. I couldn't see the silhouette of it or nothing, just the eye shine. It would blink a couple times and move over to its right a little bit, and then its head would bob up and down from the shelf that's over here. This shelf, this rock shelf that's right here. If you can see that, there's a rock shelf right there. And I was further back this way, camped out. Like I said, I just moved my campsite about 100 yards over from where it was at. And that rock shelf right there further back is a little steeper down when you come off the rock shelf. That right there, that shelf drops off about probably 2 to 3 feet. But further back that way, it drops off about 4 to 6 feet. And this thing was bobbing up and down. It had a deep orange glow to the eye shine, and it would move further back every time I'd shine my spotlight over to it. It'd move a little further back, and his eyes would get a little bit smaller and dimmer, but he stayed in pace with those deer. He was following those deer, and I really believe that was a Sasquatch because of the height and everything. I mean, the height coming off that shelf, the eye shine was about 3 or 4 feet above that, and you think about another 3 to 4 feet down, that was about a 7 to 8 foot tall subject with that orange eye shine. I think I need another puff off my. Need to reload. Yeah. So, going up the road here, yeah, he was pretty big. Going up the road here towards the main highway up here, there's a store up here, and I went up there and spent like $130 last night. This damn hat cost $17.99, $18 for this hat that has the Bait and Minnow Shop emblem logo on the front and the address. It's about 2 miles up the road, uphill on this mountain, because I'm sitting on top of a mountain, little small mountain in between 2 other mountains. It's like a big valley and has a lake down here, Lake Norfolk. And so yeah, going up there, man, I bought a bunch of groceries and different things. I bought some rope to hang my hammock up here, and which I got my hammock all set up right there, and lanterns on each end. I got them electric lanterns. I'm thinking about investing in some propane too. I'm gonna dig my campfire right there. My tent's nestled right up in here with up under some pink dogwoods. And then I got all that for my backyard. And that big mountain over there, or it's like a mountain, or a small mountain hill, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it a mountain. We got Sandra Piper, Tom Paul Cajuns in the house. We got Ken M. with Sharon Guy and Sandra Piper. How are all y'all doing? Oh man. So yeah, I spent like $130 up there at the damn store. I bought some ham, some good smoked Ozark ham, big packet of it. I'll be able to cook some of it for breakfast, dinner. I got probably 18 hot dogs still left that I brought in. Some different soups and beef stews and, you know, stuff I can cook on the fire. I've got a 22-piece Ozark Trail cook set, pots, pans, you know, bowls, cups, forks, or what you would call sporks. It's like a fork spoon combination. Here comes a security guard. I'm gonna have to tell him his shovel broke and pay for it. All right, here he comes. I'm gonna set y'all down from. Well, no, he's going over there. Okay, good God. I'm gonna have to just walk over to him with a 20 and say, "Here, man, I'm sorry I broke your cheap ass shovel that broke on the." No, never mind. Paul Tavares. See you, my friend. Paul Tavares. Good evening to you. So, I don't know if y'all want to watch me dig or not for a little bit. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves for a minute or two, or a few. And I'm gonna dig a little bit more on this fire pit. He brought me the cheapest damn one he had that he knew was fixing to break, so I could buy it. I'm gonna dig down another layer. Hey, we got some grub worms. Not. Be nice if I struck gold. See what I mean about a rock shelf that we're on? Busting up all these. If I'm gonna get a fire going, I gotta get this dug. It's getting a little late in the day. All right, break time. I got part of it, Doug. Chat with y'all a bit. I've been here with one hell of a lick. Walking down this mountain to that marina and back and forth. Who's Winford? Winford, you must be subbed to me, I guess. Hey, Detroit, Daniel, wherever you are. Let me go back a little ways here. Alright, hi, Paul. Detroit, Daniel, hello. Yeah, it is a dollar store shovel. Mike's Adventures, hello. Sure. I didn't forget about you. I was trying to dig that pit. Sharon, I was living in the concrete jungle in Memphis, Tennessee. It was straight. You could get out walking or riding or driving, and it was a straight shot. You ain't had no hills or no mountains, no rocks to climb over, no mountains to climb up. The concrete jungle was just flat. So, but I guarantee you within a month, I'm going to be in shape. A lot better shape than I was there. Winford, hello. You're in Newark, Alabama, or Northwest Alabama. You got some content on your channel? Do you go out squatching, looking for structures, looking for the big guy? I'll sit you out somewhere. I'm gonna build a stabilizer on the side of one of these trees. Get a game cam too. Just one of those 25 shot, cheap ones from Walmart. They look like a $30. So I hear a lot of walking. My tent's been pelted every night I've been here. I mean, not that something was dropping from the trees. Something was throwing stuff at my tent because it was hitting the side of the tent and hitting, thump, loud. And it wasn't no bugs. I mean, I could hear the bugs hitting the side of the tent when I had the light on inside, and you could hear their wings going all alongside the fence. But after I shut the lights off, around midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, something would hit the side of the tent and then be quiet for 10, 15 minutes, and then from the other side of the tent. Quiet, I didn't say nothing. I could hear something walking, but I couldn't tell what it was. Winford, sorry to hear that, man. I went through something similar, not that way, but I was in a major car wreck back in 2017. It was the very first major car wreck of my life. I had two. I had one when I was like 21, drunk, driving, and hit a concrete driveway in my hometown. Speeding in a friend of mine's truck who had just bought the truck. Truck wasn't 3 days old. Just put brand new tires and rims on it. We went out celebrating, took him home. He told me, he said, why don't you just go on home, take the truck, and then pick me up in the morning? Well, I was already intoxicated, dumb, 21 years old. Just thought I knew the world, and I didn't go home. Went straight back to the bar. Ended up drinking till 3 o'clock in the morning. At a friend's house, partying after that at 4, smoking weed and popping Xanax pills, and I jumped in the truck and tried to head home in a pouring down rain, to be tall, and slammed into a guy's driveway doing about 50 miles an hour in my friend's truck, totaling it. It looked like King Kong picked up the truck and just twisted it with both hands. Man, he stayed pissed at me for years. I got ticks crawling on me. Well, my second car accident, I made it through that first one without, but like 3 broken ribs and a busted nose. But my second, I hate these telemarkers. Damn telemarkers and them spam calls is all day long. Okay. Detroit Daniels with Sharon Winford. Yeah, I was in a major car wreck 2017, and that was major. My friend fell asleep at the wheel. We had just gotten off a 12-hour shift working, both of us. I was dozing off, but I woke up and seen we was veering off the side. We was veering to the right, fixing to collide with an 18-wheeler. He didn't have his trailer on it. It was just a cab. And we was veering off to the back, them back tires. And I turned over and looked at him and slapped him on the shoulder because his head was back like this and he was snoring. I was like, what the fuck? And slapped him on the shoulder. I said, dude, wake the fuck up. He woke up and was startled. And I'm sorry about my language, but I made this for a no kids stream anyway. Man, he snapped awake and it startled him and he gassed it. But then he thought we was in the far left lane and he seen the tractor trailer coming up, so he veered to the right. And when he went off to the right, he stomped it to go around this trailer, and we veered right off the side of the road. We hit that guardrail that comes at an angle. We hit that in the middle, and like damn Dukes of Hazzard, jumped that entire embankment right there and ended up under the overpass. It was Crump Boulevard going over Highway Interstate 51, and the Crump Boulevard overpass goes over 51. We ended up inside underneath that bridge and hit the second column, the concrete post that holds up the overpass. We hit that on a driver's side doing, I don't know, 75 miles an hour in the air. We hit it airborne. The first thing that hit, I was awake for the entire wreck. The first thing I seen was the bottom of the bridge that's coming off the ground, crossing Interstate 51. That's the first thing I seen come to hit the cab of the truck. It hit it right, I mean, right where the metal meets the glass at the windshield. And I ducked my head down as I went. But at the same time as we hit that embankment, we hit that second post. As soon as we hit the bridge, we hit the second post, and it jackknifed the truck sideways, and it was bent like this. The truck was bent sideways into the up underneath the bridge. I didn't have an airbag on my side. It was a 1992 Ford F-150 pickup truck. Not F-150, a Ford Ranger pickup. 1992. It was the big body style, not the small ones. You know, it changed in 96. They changed it to a smaller size of the truck. I think it was 96. But anyway, I didn't have an airbag on my side. I was wearing a shoulder restraint. And my seatbelt. That's all I had on. And when we hit when we hit that column, I flew towards the dashboard. The seatbelt ripped my spleen open in the inside of myself, and the motor came through the dash and hit me square in the chest. It broke every single rib I had in my body. It cracked my collarbone, knocked most of the teeth out of my mouth, split up in half right here, gashed my eye open right here, fractured my eye vertebrae right here where my face smacked the dashboard. I got this big old zipper where they cut me open all the way up and took my spleen out, and they took my large intestine and my part of my stomach out. I dislocated my right foot, dislocated my left big toe from my left foot, uh, shattered my left kneecap. We had a sledgehammer that was in the back of the truck. It came through the back windshield upon impact and hit me in the back of my back and dislocated one of my shoulder blades and cracked my third vertebrae on my spine. And the dislocation of my feet was from the drive shaft came up through the floorboards, and my feet was like put together like that. When I hit, my feet locked like that when the impact hit on the truck. The drive shaft came up through underneath the floorboard and hit me. The main part of it hit me on my right foot, that which dislocated it from my leg, and the rest of it hit me on my left foot, which dislocated my big toe. So 2017, I was recovering, and it took me all year. I had to learn how to walk. I had to learn how to take a dump. I had to learn how to eat, digest food, everything. That was my first major surgery ever in my entire life. When they opened me up, I lost my immune system completely. And right now I'm still trying to gain that back. Doctor said it'll take 5 years to get at least 75% back of my immune system. And I'm trying to get my teeth done because I lost most of my teeth due to that accident. And the rest I just didn't really take care of after that. After the accident, I lost, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I lost 11 teeth to the accident, and then I lost 3 more after the accident due to rot and shit like that. But anyway, so I know where you're at, coming from a healing point of view, because it took me, like I said, all of 2017 to heal. I had one friend that would come and help me every night at my home, and that was my roommate. Sorry about all this itching. I got ticks crawling on me and crap. I didn't put enough spray on, I guess. I'm gonna go into Walmart here later, see how much this cab company is gonna charge me. I'm gonna go up here to Walmart and get some of that tick and chigger granules and lay out all the way around my tent and spray and that jazz. I wonder how much a cab company's gonna cost me to go to there and back. I'm 15 miles from Mountain Home, deep in the Ozarks. I'm dead in the mountains. I'm in this little tiny park. There ain't no bathroom access except for down at the marina, and there ain't no showers access here except on one of them faucets. What I'm gonna do is gonna take me some 2-liter bottles, fill them up full of water, and set them out in the sun all day, and then go down here a little bit in the woods and clear me out a spot for a shower area. The squash don't like you smelling clean because they don't like all them perfumes, but I can't deal with it. I'm gonna have to have a shower soon. It's been Saturday night was the last shower I had. That was back in Tennessee. Here I am, borderline Missouri, Arkansas. I'm 1.5 miles from the Missouri border. Yep, that's right. You got to make do what you got. And I've learned because I've lived out in the country before. I lived out in a house out close to Selmer, Tennessee. Lots of acreage out there. I was dead smack in the woods. We had 60 acres I was living on. The house on the property was on the first 5 acres, and there was no running water out there. I had to hold up. No, there was running water, but there was no bathroom or anything built out there. They had an outhouse all the way down, to use the bathroom, but I wouldn't go down to that outhouse. That outhouse was like 2 acres away down a hill and sat on top of a hill. And there was so much signs of Bigfoot activity around that. I was like, no way will I be sitting on this block of wood and one come up and snatch me out of the damn door. No way. Keep going back to that Friday the 13th movie, Friday the 13th Part 5, where a dude's in the outhouse and Jason shoves that spear through the outhouse. No, where I lived at in Selmer, I lived on Rose Creek Road was where I lived, off of Rose Creek Road. They had the Rose Creek villagers that lived out there. There was a compound. It was a Christian compound, and it's probably still out there, and they called themselves the Rose Creek Villagers, or Ucob, or Ucob, Yacob, Ucob, I think it was the name of it. It was a Christian retreat back there, compound. It was their own. They grew their own food. They had their own grocery store, their own church, everything right there in that compound. And they called the people of Selmer called them the Rose Creek Villagers. Bill for your visa. Hi, Mark. The bill for your visit with the Sound Physicians Emergency Med of West Tennessee for your care at the Methodist Hospital is now available. Well, it's going to stay available. I can't afford no $100. It's a $1,000 bill. I hunt and collect Indian artifacts. Cool. I ought to dig for some arrowheads up around here. Oh, I bet there is some. All right, guys, I got to get some things together, get this fire pit dug and ready started, and I'm going to come back later on tonight. Y'all go see what everybody's doing. Text Jason, Magolian, and old Duke. See if anybody of them's on. I'll catch y'all on one of them streams, and we'll see you later on tonight when I live stream if we have some activity. Y'all be good. That's Sasquatch.